My sweet friend, if you are feeling broken right now, if there is a heaviness sitting quietly in your heart, I want you to know this is a safe space. You are safe here. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not too much and you are not too little. You are exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't feel that way yet. The pain you carry, those silent tears you may have cried in the dark, the confusion that rises when you wonder why things happened the way they did, all of it is valid. All of it is allowed. And none of it, none of what hurt you was your fault. Sometimes life hands us experiences that are so painful, we wonder if we'll ever feel whole again. Sometimes it feels like we've been cracked open and the light has left us. But I want to tell you with the deepest love in my heart, your healing is not only possible, it is powerful, and it is your gift. You didn't choose the words that were spoken over you that made you feel small. You didn't choose the abandonment, the betrayal, or the disappointments. You didn't ask for the blame that was placed on your shoulders. No soul asks for pain. And yet, somehow, it came. Sometimes we absorb things that were never meant for us. People might have hurt you out of their own wounds, acting from fear, from ignorance, from their own unhealed places. That doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it okay. But it does mean that what happened to you was never your fault. What happened does not define you. The love that was missing does not reflect your worth. The silence you endured does not make you invisible. You are not the brokenness. You are the beauty rising from it. You are not the wound. You are the healer being born within it. Every moment you breathe with tenderness for yourself, you create space for that healing. Take a breath now, if you can. Feel the air enter your body. That is life choosing you again and again. That is love saying, you matter. You matter not because of what you've done or not done. You matter because you are here. And this moment is a fresh beginning. It is okay if you are tired. It is okay if you feel unsure. It is okay if you feel like you've been holding yourself up for too long. Rest, darling. Rest in these words. Rest in the truth that healing isn't a race. There is no timeline. There is no deadline. There is only this sacred journey of returning home to yourself. And I will walk beside you, word by word, breath by breath, holding the lantern of love. What hurt you may have tried to take away your light, but it didn't succeed because you are still here. You are listening. You are awakening. You are remembering that you are not powerless, that in this very moment you are loved, guided, and supported. So let us begin not from force, but from softness, not from blame, but from care, not from fear, but from love. Healing is not about fixing what is broken. It is about revealing the beauty that has always lived within you. And as we move gently forward, know this: your heart, no matter how bruised, still knows how to love. Your soul, no matter how tired, still carries divine wisdom. And your body, no matter how it trembles, still holds the strength to rise. In this gentle space we've created together, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to prove anything. You don't need to wear a mask. You can just be. And in being, you are already healing, slowly, softly, lovingly, one breath, one thought, one step at a time. Now, as you sit with these words, I invite you to listen to the quiet inside you. Beneath the noise of the world, beneath the voices of doubt, there is a whisper, and that whisper says, I am willing to heal. Not, I must, not I should, but I am willing. That is enough. Willingness opens the door, and love will walk you through it. You see, the pain that has lingered in your heart may feel like it has become part of you, but it is not who you are. It may have shaped your story, but it does not own your future. You are not trapped in the past. You are growing. Even when it feels like nothing is changing, something deep within you is shifting, like seeds resting quietly in the soil, waiting for spring. The truth is, we have all been through moments that tried to silence our light, but inside you is a part that has always been untouched by pain. That part is your true self, loving, wise, and whole. This is the self we are gently awakening. We're not forcing anything. We're simply creating space for love to return to its rightful place at the center of your being. And as you continue to breathe, I want you to hear this. You are allowed to heal. You are allowed to feel joy again. You are allowed to forgive, not for anyone else, but for your own peace. You are allowed to grow beyond the pain. You are allowed to choose you. Repeat softly, if you feel ready, what hurt me was not my fault, but I am ready to heal. I am willing to love myself now. Let those words sit in your heart. Let them become a lullaby for the parts of you that have been waiting to be seen. There is no shame in healing. There is only courage. Every moment you choose love, even if it feels shaky, you are saying yes to life. You are choosing freedom. You are choosing yourself. When we carry pain for too long, we begin to believe it is part of us. But my love, you were never meant to carry so much alone. Let these words carry some of it with you now. Let them be the arms that hold you when your own feel tired. You are not broken. You are breaking open to more truth, more beauty, more grace. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means remembering who you really are beneath the hurt. A radiant being of love, a soul filled with light, a heart capable of miracles. So let the tears come if they need to. Let the quiet settle. Let the warmth rise. You are being held in this moment, in this space, in the arms of divine love that has never, ever left you. There is a soft power in you that cannot be taken away, and today you begin to touch it, not because you must be strong, but because you are already enough, because you are already loved. Let these words wrap around you like a blanket. Let them whisper into your soul, I am healing now. I choose love. That is more than enough. That is the beginning of everything. Now, breathe again, gently, deeply, with love. You are safe, you are healing, and you are home. My sweet one, as we sit in this quiet space together, I want you to know this truth. You are not to blame. The hurt that lives in your memories was never a reflection of your worth. The shame that lingers in the corners of your heart does not belong to you. It was placed there by someone else's pain, someone else's misunderstanding, and now you are gently learning to set it down. We often carry stories in our mind, old voices that whisper, it was your fault. But those voices are not truth. They are echoes of the past, stories written when you didn't have the power to say no, when your spirit was still learning how to protect itself. You are not the guilt. You are not the mistake. You are the light that survived. Sometimes we take on blame because it gives us a sense of control. If we believe it was our fault, then maybe we could have done something differently. Maybe we could have fixed it. But my love, healing is not about rewriting the past. It's about understanding that you were doing the best you could with what you knew at the time. And that is more than enough. You see, when we stop blaming ourselves, we begin to reclaim our truth. We begin to see that we are not weak for being hurt. We are strong for surviving. The pain you went through did not mean you were unlovable. It meant someone else couldn't see your worth. But you can. You can see it now. You can learn to look in the mirror and say, "You are enough." Because you are. Take a soft breath with me now. As you breathe, allow the heaviness of self-judgment to melt, even just a little. Let your heart hear these words. I am not the voice of shame. I am the voice of healing. There is nothing wrong with you. You are learning, you are growing, and you are forgiving yourself for carrying burdens that were never meant to be yours. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is strength. It is saying, I will no longer hurt myself for what others did to me. It is offering love where pain used to live, and that love, my dear, begins with you. Speak gently to yourself now. Place your hands on your heart and say, I forgive myself for believing I was unworthy. I forgive myself for carrying blame that wasn't mine. I choose to speak with kindness. Let this become your new language, the language of healing. You don't have to be hard on yourself to grow. You don't have to punish yourself to become better. In fact, the more love you give to yourself, the more you blossom. It is love, not fear, that transforms us. And so, each time the old thoughts arise, those thoughts that try to tell you that you were the problem, I invite you to meet them with a new thought. I am healing. I am lovable. I am free. Say it softly, like a prayer. Say it as many times as you need. These words are your medicine. We all have an inner voice, and sometimes that voice was shaped by pain, but you are allowed to teach it a new way to speak. You are allowed to make it your friend again. That voice inside you can become your encourager, your comforter, your guide. It can remind you that you are not defined by your past. You are created for joy. No matter how long you have carried this self-blame, it is never too late to choose a new path, one kind thought at a time, one loving breath at a time. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming whole. The world may not always understand your healing, but you do not need the world's permission to be free. You only need your own. Give yourself that permission now. Say, I give myself permission to heal. I give myself permission to be kind to me, my Sai. Let those words sit in your heart like seeds in soft soil. They will bloom in their time. And now, sweet soul, I invite you to notice something very special. The moment you choose to stop blaming yourself, you are choosing peace. You are choosing to be on your side. You are choosing love. And love always leads us home. You are stronger than the hurt. You are wiser than the shame. You are more radiant than the fear. And every time you speak to yourself with tenderness, you are remembering who you truly are. So breathe, be gentle. Let the past be what it was, and let this moment be a turning point where guilt softens and grace enters. You are healing, and that is a beautiful thing. Healing is not something we wait for, it is something we choose, gently, again and again. Each time we speak kindly to ourselves, each time we pause and take a breath instead of a judgment, each time we say, "It's okay, I love you anyway," we are healing. And now that you have begun this journey, I want you to see how powerful you truly are. You are no longer bound to old patterns. You are creating a new story, and in this story, you are the one who chooses to rise. You are the one who chooses love. So take a breath and listen to your heart. It knows the way. It has always known. Let it guide you gently with kindness and compassion. You are not alone. You are loved. You are healing, and you are free. Now feel into this next truth. Your healing begins the moment you say yes to it, not in a loud voice, not in a big step, just a soft, willing yes. That is enough. That is more than enough. As you move forward, know this: you do not need to rush. There is no competition. You are not late. You are on your path, and your path is sacred. Each moment, each breath, each loving thought, you are healing. You have already begun. You are already changing, and the light that is growing inside you is brighter than anything that ever tried to dim it. So be gentle with your heart, be patient with your process, and keep choosing love, one kind word at a time. The healing is already happening, and it is beautiful. Sweetheart, healing is not something we demand from ourselves. It's something we gently invite. And the moment you begin to say, "Yes, I am ready," the universe listens. Life meets you with open arms. Awareness is the first step. And now you are here, awake, soft, and open to something more loving. That is a miracle in itself. Healing isn't about becoming someone new. It's about returning to who you really are. When you start to look within with compassion instead of criticism, your world shifts. You begin to choose differently. You begin to treat yourself not as a problem, but as a precious being worthy of care. This is your power. This is your freedom. There is no shame in beginning again. There is only grace in it. Each morning you can choose new thoughts, thoughts that support your well-being, thoughts that remind you that you are worthy of peace, joy, and love. You are never stuck, dear one. The door is always open to healing. You need only to walk through it with love. Sometimes we wait for a sign, a big moment to tell us it's time. But the truth is, your healing begins the very moment you decide to be kind to yourself. That one thought can change everything. The words you speak to yourself are powerful. They shape the way you see life. And when your words become loving, your world becomes safe. Say softly to yourself, "I choose to think thoughts that heal me. I choose peace. I choose to believe that something beautiful is waiting for me." Let those words rest in your heart. Let them fill you with warmth. You deserve to speak to yourself with care. You deserve to feel safe in your own mind. Your body, too, is listening. Your body remembers the moments it wasn't allowed to rest. It remembers the pain, the tightness, the shutting down, but it also remembers the love, the kindness, the moments you paused and took a deep breath. Your body is your friend. It's never been against you. It only wants to feel safe, just like your heart does. Allow yourself now to feel what is present without pushing, without judgment. If there is pain, you can say, It's okay. You're allowed to be here, and you're allowed to move through me. Nothing needs to be forced. Everything that needs to be healed will rise to the surface in its own time. And you, dear one, are capable of meeting it with love. One of the most beautiful ways we support our healing is by softening, not tightening, not bracing, but softening into the moment, into the breath, into the body. Place your hand on your heart if it feels good. Feel that steady beat. That is life flowing through you. That is your anchor. That is your reminder. You are here and you are healing. There's no need to wait for a perfect moment. The most powerful healing happens in the quiet, ordinary moments when you choose to sit with yourself, when you say, I'm not going to rush, I'm going to be gentle with me today. That's when true transformation begins. Every kind act toward yourself is a seed, and those seeds bloom into peace, into strength, into a love so deep it carries you through the storms. You do not need to be perfect to begin healing. You just need to be willing. This healing journey is not about going back to who you were. It's about becoming more of who you truly are. Underneath the pain, you are pure light, you are wisdom, you are love. And with each breath, you return to that truth. Now, let's talk about the body again. Because your body, my love, has held so much, and still it carries you. Still, it wakes up with you. Still, it wants you to feel good. What a gift. Begin to treat your body not as a project, but as a partner. Speak to it with kindness. Thank you for carrying me. Thank you for staying with me. I now create space for healing. Even the smallest change in thought can shift your relationship with your body. Let your body know that it's safe. Let your body know that you are listening. Let it rest when it needs to. Let it feel joy. Let it move with love. You don't have to punish it to be well. You can nourish it with thoughts of tenderness. We can't always control what happens around us, but we can choose how we respond. And when we respond to ourselves with compassion, we begin to feel peace, even in the middle of uncertainty. This is the quiet power of healing. It doesn't shout, it whispers, and the more we listen, the more we grow. There is no one path to healing. There is only your path, and it is perfect for you. You are allowed to go at your own pace. You are allowed to take breaks. You are allowed to fall and rise again. There is no right or wrong way. There is only your way, and your way is sacred. So create little rituals that bring you back to yourself. Write down loving thoughts in a journal. Look into your eyes in the mirror and say, I love you. You are safe with me. Walk in nature and let the trees remind you that healing takes time, and time is a gift. Let yourself be loved by the simple moments. You are not weak for needing healing. You are wise for choosing it. You are not broken. You are brave, and you are becoming more whole each time you choose love. When we stop running from our pain and begin to hold it like a child in our arms, we realize it was never trying to hurt us. It was only asking to be seen. When we listen with love, the pain begins to loosen. And in that soft release, we feel light again. You have always been worthy of love. From the very beginning, nothing you've gone through has changed that, and nothing ever will. You are not here to suffer. You are here to shine. You are here to grow. You are here to feel joy again. Your healing is not just for you. It blesses everyone around you because as you heal, you radiate peace. You become a safe place for yourself and for others. Your healing becomes a gift that keeps giving. So let today be the day you say, yes, I am healing. I am growing. I am free to love myself now. Let it be gentle. Let it be true. You don't have to do it all at once. Just take the next loving step. And now, my dear, as we come to a soft close, let your heart hold this final thought. You are loved. You are seen. You are healing. And every step you take, no matter how small, is a triumph of the soul. Repeat softly, I am safe, I am healing, I am loved. And so it is.